Hello to those rewatching later or just tuning in, if anyone's tuning in, because I haven't streamed in a while, so maybe y'all forgot about me already and you moved on from this relationship, but it's okay. Today we're making strawberry trifle, basically, kind of an easy version of it. Let's see if YouTube is punishing me again for not streaming the last 2 days. Most likely they will. Yeah, looks like it, but it's okay. It's an up and down with the YouTubes. Always like that. I get very much used to this. It's like a bumpy ride on a ship in the North Sea. That's what YouTube is. Oh, also, to show you. Isn't that cute? I finally framed Oscar's picture. I thought it looks neat in that frame. It almost looks unreal with the dramatic sky and everything and the flowers, but it's real. Even with AI nowadays, sometimes you don't know what's real anymore when you see people's pictures, but I promise you there's no AI stuff on my channel. I don't like it. Do not trust it. I'm not a fan of it at all. Man, I don't even have glasses. Rusty, all our stuff is in the dishwasher. What are we gonna do? You want me to feed you? Is it time? Not yet, huh? Hi, Harrison. Only 4. It's an hour early, Schatz. What should we do? No, I gotta wait. As much as I would like to give in, so you stop screaming at me, but I gotta wait, Schatz. Broccoli, cauliflower. That's up today, and strawberries. The cauliflower I might do later tonight. Kinda not in the mood for making cauliflower. Kalle Wirsch. Erdbeeren. Oops. I hope that's not gonna start another scandal. She dropped a strawberry. Hi, killers. The boss is making strawberries today. Strawberry. Do you know that New Girl scene? It's my favorite New Girl scene. I'm not a huge New Girl fan, but I did watch all of it. And there's like a very funny scene with Schmidt and that European model where she talks about strawberries. Hey, BT. Well, thanks, killers. Okay, let's get started. I made one before, so it looks kind of unappetizing, but I thought everything in a glass looks better. I might take it back, but it's not terrible, is it? I'm doing pretty good. Hi, BT. Good to see you. Thanks for sharing all those pictures of the swan and the swan chasing the geese or the goose. That was very entertaining. And beautiful pictures, by the way. I can definitely see why you have so many lenses. You definitely know what you're doing there. How y'all doing? How's your day going? It's Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday. Almost the weekend again. I can't believe it. Why are you screaming at me? The pizza crust. Ooh. I'm gonna use that oatmeal, almond milk. Why is almond milk always so bloated? Can someone tell me that? always like a little sus. Might just be the container, because even in the store they're kind of loaded. Hi Sam. Hey, you're a channel member, nice. I see green. It's hilarious the male chased 4 geese for 30 minutes straight in circles. Yeah, those Canadian geese are kind of relentless, aren't they? They're not messing around. They're trying to stand their ground. Wie geht es weiter? Mit was? Ach so, mit dem Dings. Jetzt warte, jetzt beruhig dich. Immer langsam hier. Ich muss erstmal die Spülmaschine aufmachen. Ich habe wieder mal kein Geschirr. Alles in der Spülmaschine. Ach. Nerv nicht, blöde Maschine. Rusty, you gotta wait a little bit. I told you that. No. You're not eating right now. Gotta wait an hour. Okay, so we're making homemade vanilla pudding real quick. From scratch, yes, that's possible. We do not need to buy those little packages with all those stabilizers and weird colorings and stuff. We're gonna make an old school grandma style vanilla pudding with cornstarch and milk and vanilla, of course. Otherwise it would be vanilla pudding, I guess. That's all we need, and sugar if you want to have it sweet. Your hair could use attention, please. Your character could use some attention too. So that's before I criticize people for their looks. Just saying. But I think it's a little bit more important than someone's hair, in my opinion. But we'll work on it, for sure. And I'll do my hair, I promise. Okay, let's get a cup. Orange cup. Oops. Wrong stove. Turn on the right stove, not the wrong one. Hey, Shuriken. Well, to be honest, Ems, if you meant it in a nice way, you're not wrong. I don't disagree with you. My hair could use some attention. So do you probably, because people that write mean stuff in chats are usually looking for attention too. So I hope you get some today. I hope this one helped a little bit. Your brain could use some chest or reading shots. Mine? Spinnst wohl. Du Alte, du. Jetzt geht's aber los hier. Emmentaler Swiss cheese and mustard sandwich today. Oh yum. Drums, you recommended me the Emmentaler with the Nutella, right? I have the Nutella here. So I'm planning on making the video with all your weird food choices. So I'm gonna do that in a video. But the Marmite, since the Marmite has been sponsored to me by Carl, the Marmite will be on stream. Also, when we criticize people's hair or anything about their looks, first of all, what's the point? That's my first question. And second, what's that doing to, you know, society and people's like self-esteem, or not self-esteem, I couldn't care less, but people's, if everyone would just like run around styled to the brim or to the max every single day, like with makeup on, and this is a makeup-free channel. Like, I can't promise I will never wear makeup in my life in this channel, like for when I go out or something. Maybe, if I feel fancy or if I have the time. But on this channel, we're keeping it real. We'll look the way that we look like. I've been working today. I've been pushing around 400 pounds of boxes today. You think I care about how my hair looks like when I do that? No. So you think I'm gonna go to the hair salon to get styled before I hop on a live stream. No, this is not one of those channels. So if you're looking for that, you will not find this here, I'm letting you know. But I'm sure you'll find that somewhere else. Get some good Emmentaler, the stronger the better. Drums, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Wow, thanks. I'm not supposed to screenshot it because I was told that the stream starts lagging, but I wanna try it now. I'm risking it because if the theory of Carl is true, it will lag now. So please confirm, or hope not. I hope it's not the reason. Because I like to screenshot donations just for the books, you know. People's kindness and the cute messages. I just like to have the messages to see where, like, what donation goes where. Like if you, for example, request buy some Marmite, buy some Emmentaler, I want to do that accordingly, you know. So I want to have it like for myself, so I know what is going where. Because all the rest that's not extra mentioned will obviously go to Oscar or the Stray Cats. So that's the reason. Hey Günther, wir sind nach Niedersachsen. But yeah, drums, thank you so much. You're so generous. Thank you. Emmentaler, the stronger the better. I'm torn. I'm happy. Thanks for the donation for the Emmentaler. But I'm also a little scared because I'm not an Emmentaler person. But I'll try to look for the strongest one I can find. I promise. I'll do my best. Yeah, you're too kind here. Cheeks warming up as usual. Good thing you can see that with the hat and the kitchen being quite dark today. But yeah, anyone that just joined, you know, new or right now, I'm making a vanilla pudding or vanilla custard, as some people say, from scratch, and we'll see how it works because I'm using plant milk and sometimes it's acting up a little bit. Georgina, welche? Confused? Who is confused? Der geschrieben hat, wart jetzt. Ach so, danke. Ich dachte, du hast mich gemeint. Oh, no Nutella on your sandwich. Yeah, I think that would have been a little crazy combination with the cheese and the rest. But I'll definitely try that. So do I, drums, do I dip the Emmentaler into the cheese? Into the Nutella and eat it like that, or you want me to smear something on it, or put it on the bread and then the cheese on top. Sometimes the preparation method is very important for stuff like that, so I'm eager to learn. So a sandwich. Okay, I just see that here. Okay. Alright, I'm scared. So many choices. I always have a tea. Ich war heute in meiner Tanzschule und da war noch ganz schön anschauen, weil wir was Neues bei der Cha-Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha-Cha. Das haben wir auch in der Schule gelernt. In der 8. Klasse oder so. Aber wie gut das da geklappt hat, weiß ich nicht gut. Appenzeller, that's good too. Mein Vater war ein Appenzeller. Der frisst die Krasser mit dem Teller. That's a Swiss song about Appenzeller cheese. It says, my dad was an Appenzeller, because Appenzeller is like basically either the cheese or a person from that area. The Appenzeller in Switzerland. And then it says, my dad was a person from Appenzell, or an Appenzeller, and he eats the cheese with the plate. Yeah, that's the lyrics. Hi Squid, how you doing? Ah, wie cool, ich will auch. Ach so, danke. Thanks, bro. I know, man, I'm just going to get this out there now. I pinched a nerve in my shoulder last Friday and my arm is on fire, so if I disappear, I'm off exercising the arm. Sure I can. I always say that we're somehow connected. I'm telling you, I did the same thing in my right shoulder. Like my shoulder is burning and like hurting. Like I have to do this like 5 times a day or more just to like, you know, get like the weird feeling out of it. I don't know if it's a nerve, but I think I get the shoulder out of the shoulder socket or whatever it's called by pushing something very heavy. I could literally hear that sound and make like a sound like that, and I was like, that was not good. And since then, it's just really painful, and sometimes I feel it all the way down my arm. So yeah, I feel you. It's fun out there. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. It is not fun. Bread, Nutella, cheese. Okay, so no butter, nothing of that, nothing extra, just bread, Nutella, cheese. Okay, what bread? Drums. Are you gonna see someone about it, Shuriken? Like a chiropractor, a therapist? Yes, it's quite a meow symphony going on in the background indeed. That's what we're dealing with here every day. Thanks for the stickers. Weil ich so ähnliche Schritte gelernt habe, musste ich dann umdenken. Das heißt, statt rückwärts zu gehen, musste ich dann vorwärts gehen. Ah ja, siehst du, manchmal, Günther, habe ich auch das Gefühl, wenn man was Ähnliches macht, als was man schon gelernt hat, ist es manchmal noch schwieriger, als komplett von vorne anzufangen. Das habe ich gemerkt, als ich zum Beispiel versucht habe, mich auf Japanisch zu konzentrieren, während ich Chinesisch in der Uni gelernt habe. Und weil sich das teilweise irgendwo ähnelt, zumindest die Schriftzeichen, war das für mich viel zu schwierig, da aus diesem Gedankengang rauszukommen, aus dem Chinesischen rauszukommen. Deswegen kann ich das irgendwo nachvollziehen. The kiddies are singing the song of their people. Yep, they are. Yes, yes, yes. Who knows what they're saying? Yesterday I had a full-on conversation with my cat, with Moose, the little one. So I was talking to her, and then she's like, I'm not crazy, like, kinda, but I guess, I don't know, normal, kinda crazy. And, I hope. And I was talking to my cat about something, and then she just started talking back, so she was just like, she was trying to like imitate words. I'm telling you, she's so close from becoming conscious. I mean, she's conscious, like so close of becoming, not conscious, like self-conscious, not self-conscious, goodness. Like, you know, I'm waiting for her first word at this point. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Not at all. She's like the smartest cat ever. Hi, Emil. That's really weird, sister. Hope you didn't mess up your rotator cuff. I'm feeling that burn down to my elbow, sometimes in the finger. It doesn't get better, so I do have the finger. Like sometimes it feels like numb, even, and then I feel it like down here too, like the middle. And the rotator cuff definitely got affected. I can definitely tell. Like it hurts, like when I lay on that shoulder. So, and I heard that like yucky sound. So it's definitely messed up. But I hope it's just like, you know, strained and will go back to normal. But yeah, I'm mixing in. Oh, I need vanilla. Vanilla. Can't forget about that. Also, I'm excited to tell you all, since it's some of the OGs here right now. Self-aware, thank you, Emil. Yes, thanks. Sentient, self-aware, yeah, those are the words I was looking for, thank you. Ja, man hat es einstudiert im Kopf, genau. Es ist echt schwierig, das loszulassen. Manchmal ist es echt besser, nochmal von vorne anzufangen. What's the black on my shirt? Well, I'm blocking out the word because it's a very problematic word if you can read it. You can probably guess what the word is saying. But please don't say it, otherwise that's not appropriate for here. It's like, I'm not American, I'm German, but I live in America, in the United States. Oh, everything I need is in the in the dishwasher right now. 1 second. So, again, I want to tell you all something. So, starting yesterday, this channel is officially a YouTube partner and monetized. The only change that brought along is that the ads that you've already been seeing on the channel, because YouTube automatically does that, will throw off a couple cents, and before that they didn't throw off anything. So so far I made 10 cents in 2 days, so you can imagine it's not going to be anything crazy, like a couple dollars a month or so from advertisements. That's all that changed. And I can finally get rid of the mid video advertisement, because now I can decide what to do. So I think sometimes they automatically will put one in if it's too long, but I can decide to not have them in the middle and only in the beginning and the end when the video is like already over and you click into the next one. So it has positive effects actually, so I can do less advertisements now that I can select it. So yeah. And no, there's no mainstream coming here. What? Just because YouTube finally pays you for advertisement, they're already putting on your videos. Like, why is that gonna change my videos? Like, I never did anything problematic here. I'm not planning on it, so nothing is gonna change. Yeah, that's all I can say. And I'm not becoming a different person because I'm making $1.80 a month from advertising.
What you making?
I promise. I'm making vanilla pudding real quick from scratch, if it works with that
Very cool.
plant milk. Sometimes this one milk is not great for stuff like that. Thank you so much, Shuriken. Thank you, BT. Appreciate it. Oh, sorry Marco, dass ich euch habe warten lassen. Mein Gehirn wandert immer von einem zum anderen. Probably not. Most likely not. When are you retiring? Hey, Schatz.
What?
Shuriken says hi.
Huh?
Shuriken says hi.
Hi.
He says hi. He just got a call in that second. All those 1 cent add up. Yeah, that's true, honestly. So if I don't even know how that works. I think someone would have to watch like half the ad, a little bit of the ad, or I don't know if just skipping it is already like contributing into that. I have no idea. Like I said, I never put much thought or effort into it. I just got notified yesterday that I can do it, or I can now finally select if I want to have mid ads or not, and I said no. So no more mid video ads, because those are so annoying. Like, I think we all agree on that when you're watching a video and then there's like an advertisement right in the middle. Ugh. Yes, it will give you more ad revenue, but what's the point of that? Like, I'd rather be less annoying and have like a few cents less in my pockets than being annoying. So no. I need another bowl, I think. But thanks for the congratulations, guys. Appreciate it. But yeah, unfortunately I can't change anything else than that. It's something, it's better than nothing. Alrighty, let's get our towel or our glasses ready for the trifle. Hi, Shu, Hype, Mohammed. More control. Advertisement is always a good thing. Yes. Before that, I could not do anything because I didn't have any control over it, because I wasn't a partner, you know. And then they do whatever they think is best, which is not in your interest. Hi Ragnar, hello. Yes, Oma. Sorry, I just saw it. Not sure if I'm gonna watch it. You're gonna watch what, Marco? The stream, or you mean advertisement? Yeah, certainly no one has to watch advertisement. The ones that want to support can, if you have like 10 seconds of your day and you want to support, but if not, totally please just skip it. Or if you have like an app, YouTube Premium or so, then you won't have any ads anyway, so you know it's not gonna affect anyone other than it already was before. Like it's like the exact same thing as before, just better, like less advertisements actually. In all seriousness, it's a very positive step in the right direction. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thanks, BT. Yeah, I've been doing that. That's why I posted that video that I made pretty much 2 years ago. 2 years and a few months ago. That's when I started YouTube. So I started YouTube in 2 years ago, I believe, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, it took me 2 years and a few months to become a YouTube partner, which for some is really long. For me, it's not. That was never my main focus point. You know, it was just like a nice creative outlet for me that I always wanted, and I was too shy to start it. And then I was like, you know what? Why not? Just do it. And now I did it, and I'm enjoying it a lot. And we have such wonderful people here, and that's, you know, all that really counts. But of course I'm happy that YouTube acknowledges a channel at one point. Speaking about the wonders of getting old, my best friend from elementary school, the one that used to live in Nash Vegas, had his gallbladder out. Ooh, that's rough. Was it I wonder why people get their gallbladders out. It's like stones that they get, or that's rough. I also wonder how the body just like deals with stuff like that. You know, when just things get removed from the body, but for some reason it still just keeps going, and you know, the body is just a wondrous thing. I'm happy to hear that he's doing fine. Dankeschön, Günther. Bis zum nächsten Mal, liebe Grüße auch an dich. Schlaf schön. Schon spät bei euch in Deutschland. Ich mache hier noch meine Erdbeeren. That's my biggest fear, gallbladder. Really? Is that like a typical thing a lot of people are struggling with, the gallbladder? I heard about those stones that people get, and they are very painful. So I wonder at what point a doctor would decide to actually remove it instead of like put that picture. Sometimes I pick like silly faces of mine for uploads because I don't know, I just like using silly faces of myself. But then I see it, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have used that. Don't feel the gallbladder. Oh, it's a song. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. That's the face. That's a perfect face for that. That's exactly why I uploaded that sticker, for like a reaction like that. Like, oh, duh, you know, why did you know that? So I'm glad the sticker worked in your favor. He had a few gallbladder attacks and he has a baby on the way. He wanted to have it taken care of. That makes sense, yeah. Better now than later. Man, oh man. Yeah, people just getting organs removed sometimes. Or have the liver or the lung, like part of the lungs. And like I said, the body is a wondrous thing, mystery. Sometimes I just think how cool it is that the body is just made out of compostable material. Like, we could just be composted basically, but yet we work better than any machine or any robot that could ever be invented. Isn't that crazy? And we don't even know how everything works in our body. It's just there. It's just really absurd to think about it. You know, some of those questions, when you think about it too hard, you're like when you think why you're on this planet, or where the universe expands into, stuff like that, you're just like mind boggled. And then you just retrieve, going back to watching Netflix. Hi, appreciate dog. Hey, yo, what's up, dog? Me trying to sound like an American. I guess that backfired. I think I need more cornstarch in it. Almond milk. Almond milk is not great for making pudding. I much rather, like, obviously the best version or way is regular milk, but I do not like that. Soy milk would be the best plant-based milk to use for something like that. It has a lot of protein, and it's already like naturally pretty thick. So add a little bit more starch. Probably I found my crush. Don't fear the reaper. Don't fear the reaper. Da, 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 da. I know that one. Good, huh? At least something. I actually do know most of the oldies. Sometimes I just don't know the names. I'm really bad with names of movies and songs, that kind of stuff. Names of people I'm good with, but names of things and titles, not good. But once you show me like the first second of a song, I will most likely know it. I'm very confident with that, like songs, like knowing songs and lyrics, kind of, like at least like a few lines. But because we were a family where we always had the radio blasting every day, starting at 6 in the morning until like 6 in the evening. The radio was on. In the car, in the kitchen, in the basement, outside, in the balcony, in the terrace, everywhere. Where are you from? I'm from Germany, precious dog. Guess you're a precious one, aren't you? The song was playing in the car in the original Halloween, had you noticed? Yes, now that you say it. Yep, that is true. I need to rewatch them. We were talking about needing to watch Lord of the Rings, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. We
So
should
we
watch it
didn't.
today.
I don't know if I can today. I need to do paperwork again. But
Paperwork?
yeah.
I got you.
So we usually watch Lord of the Rings once or twice a year, like the whole trilogy. But we completely skipped on that last year, so I miss it. And we'll probably do it one of those weekends. Hey, V8 friendly fans. Alles klar hier und bei dir? We started working our way through Lord of the Rings on Tuesday. No way! So many coincidences. Y'all should live in Las Vegas. Sure you can. That'd be so fun. Maybe it's because you're not too far away. You're in Georgia, so bordering state, you know, so maybe our brain connection works still very well because the distance is very short. It is wild, yes. Like, who watches Lord of the Rings in April or May? Usually people started in November or December. Maybe October. But hey, Schatz! Shuriken and Em have just finished their Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that's really cool.
Or you already through, right? The way you said it, I'm not sure if you already through, or if you started halfway through, or if you're like. To be fair, we watch it all the time. Ah, okay. Well, still. Still a coincidence. I like my little coincidence. Alrighty, let's finish our strawberry cups real quick. It's gonna be a nice little treat for tomorrow. So I got these strawberries because they were on sale. Here you go. String theory, yes. To be fair, have you seen the Amazon series? I've seen it, if you ask me, but I guess I wasn't asked. Because no one expects me to watch Lord of the Rings, because I'm a girl. Although I guess there's a lot of girls that watch Lord of the Rings. But yeah, I watched the series and I really liked it. He always says I'm the dwarf, like the dwarf king. Because I'm stubborn like him. He's a funny character though. But not necessarily one that I would want to be. I guess. You can watch the Lord of the Rings anytime you want. Are you watching the extended editions? BT, is that even a question? I'm offended. Of course. Extended edition. Excuse me. Do you watch the extended version? Or the regular one? I guess if time is tight, there would be a reason to watch the short one. But yeah, the oat cookies. So I'm using a tape of the brand because I cannot show brand, so that's only one annoying thing. I think at least. Oat crackers, Haaland, you can assume. They're really good. They don't have any. I take it back. They have a little bit of sugar, but very little, and they basically taste like hardened oatmeal. Like it's like oatmeal in a biscuit. Ist V820 Fans echt? Weiß ich doch nicht. Oh, you still have it left. It is good, I would say. I really liked it. Did you like it, BT? The show? I suffered through the first season, couldn't make it past the first episode of the second. I should have watched it during Lent. You suffered through the first season? You thought it was that bad? Really? Okay, so wonderful. I agree. Hey, Cubano. Yay, nice. You're a member too. Welcome. Usik was generously gifting memberships. And I was trying to see, YouTube is punishing for not streaming for 2 days or so, or 3 days. I think I took like a 3-day break. So look what's happening. He already told me, he's like, if you take 2 days break or longer, they're gonna come for you. They're gonna slow down your channel growth. And he was right. But I don't really care because I got stuff to do, and like I said, I'm not gonna let YouTube, tell me when and how often to stream. I will still do it, treat it like a hobby, even though it's growing, or it's been growing. I'm still gonna not let it stress me out, because otherwise it won't be fun at all. Hey Ossi, na, wie geht's? Ah, du bist jetzt auch Mitglied. Hat jemand, Ussig, hat Mitgliedschaften geschenkt oder verschenkt, und du bist einer der Auserwählten. Have you read the Silmarillion? I have it in my bookshelf, but I have not read it yet. I peeked in it a little bit, and I read a few pages like here and there. Like Bible style, you just open a page randomly and see what it got for you. But What did you read it? What didn't you guys like about the series? I bought the extended edition on DVD when it came out. The Amazon series? No, I if you ask a shuriken, I don't know. I liked it a lot. Actually, I'm excited for the next one. What are we making today? Hi blah blah. We're making strawberry trifle in a glass using biscuits. I'm using oat biscuits, Highland oat crackers as a base, and then I'm gonna add strawberries to it so it softens up the crackers a little bit. Hey Cole. Misha, how many kids do you have? None. I hope that's okay for you. Or usually when people start with that question, I'm getting a lecture about how important it is to bring children into this world. And it's really funny because I filmed the video today a little bit where I talked about how so many people ask other people about children, if they have children, or if they're planning on having children, if they want to have children, when they want to have children, how many children they want to have, why they don't have children, and all those questions. No, I don't have kids, Cole. I was confused about how many too. Like, how about you just start with like, do you have kids? Instead of how many kids do you have? But das ist me. Alles gut soweit und bei dir? Bei mir auch, danke. Ein bisschen stressig mit Arbeit und Papierkram gerade für meine Green Card. Muss ich gerade noch so ein paar Sachen erledigen, erneuern. Das nervt, aber sonst geht es mir ganz gut. Freut mich zu hören, dass es dir auch soweit gut geht. See, that's the main reason I can't watch the Amazon show. All the events of the Amazon series are described in detail in the Silmarillion, but the show has to make up different events because they only thought to... Ah. Huh. Good point. Hey, Schatzi! Oh. No, it's all good. I thought Oscar is jumping into bed. What you're making? I'm making strawberry trifle with those kind of crackers, with the oat crackers or biscuits, and I made a pudding or like a vanilla custard that I'm gonna add to it, because if you haven't had that, which you probably have, but strawberries and vanilla pudding or vanilla custard is a very, very good combination. It's kind of like heavenly good. So my favorite cake as a kid that I always got for my birthday is a strawberry cake. My dad would make me a strawberry cake every year, and it was always like a basic yellow cake foundation, like homemade of course, with almond flour or hazelnut flour mixed to the regular flour to make a biscuit base, and then he put on some vanilla pudding and strawberries, and that was always my favorite. Okay. RBT Cole is just a regular, he's just a normal guy, no troll. So I might have been accidentally. Sorry, Cole. And who has 3 kids? So the appendices of Lord of the Rings give a very basic outline of the first and second age events, and that's all Amazon can legally use to inspire the show. Thank you, Shuriken. That is interesting. See, I didn't know about that, but yeah, that makes sense that they need to get the rights and everything, and it's different books. Ah, that's annoying. I would like to see more Lord of the Rings stories that are not, or universe stories that are not just The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I feel like sometimes, but I don't know the solution to it. But I would think they have all the money in the world to buy rights for things, for books. Oh, Oscar, you need water? Sorry, I forgot to fill your water up. Let me get you some filtered water, Shasti. Oh, there's this in it. Cute. Rusty's sitting over the water tower. They have like a little water tower. And Rusty's sitting on top of it. And Oscar is drinking down there, and Rusty's doing this with his paw on his head. It's kind of cute. Hey, Dunya. Alright, so this is our glass of strawberries. And we're just going to fill it up with our custard now. I like quite a bit of strawberry in it. No one likes a dry trifle. So we'll add our custard. And it's going to thicken up when it's cooling down. And there we go. And then you can just put some on top. I'm going to let those cool down, and then we'll pack them for work tomorrow. One each. It's going to be a refreshing little snack. Ta-da! And I love those glasses because we use them as drinking glasses. And as you know, I like multi-purpose items in the house, so I can use them as glasses for drinking or just simply as storage or for like lunch bags. Just very convenient. And I guess I got some strawberries left that I can snack on later. So you have read Silmarillion, Shuriken, I assume? I feel like you have, knowing all that. Oh, no worries, BT. It happens. No one of us can know all people and all the members, so it's fine. Pets. Children in the US. Oh, you mean 3 children? I got you now. Yes, basically in the US. I agree. I feel like pets have a little bit of a, yeah, I can see that for sure. It's a little bit different than in Europe, and I'm not upset about it. Aww. So we're gonna get a little concert from Oscar in the back now. He found his little piggy toy. He just drank some water and now he's back to play. Like I knew it. You see him? Hi Andre, or Andre. We have a new second-hand grocery store in my neighborhood. Second-hand grocery store? Oh, that's cool. Let me finish that message real quick and I'll go back to yours, Shuriken. Most of the food and drinks at our second-hand grocery store are outdated but are very cheap and affordable, and we're a donation from all people from different senior citizens building. That's wonderful. That's a great idea. Nice. We need more of that. It's very similar from my work. I basically collect those items that people want to give away. Either like slightly outdated stuff, sometimes more outdated, but I have like a list where I can check and prove how long it's going to be good for, even after expiration. and expiration date, close to expiration date stuff from grocery stores. They will donate stuff to us, and then we'll just give it out for free to people. Yeah, a grocery store where you can get cheap stuff, that's amazing. I wish there was this thing everywhere. You know Aragorn's ring, the ring of Barahir, that was once in the stomach of a huge demonic wolf, still on the bitten off hand of Aragorn's ancestor Beren. I did not know that. Was it the guy, the sword, like the pieces that he collected in the movie, or in the book too? Was it his sword of that ancestor where the hand was cut off? Where am I? Oh, here, Funny. Nice. Hi, Funny. You got another green one in the chat. This is one I prepared earlier, so this is already done. But it was so delicious that I want to make some more for tomorrow. So here we go. And I need to get rid of my strawberries. Hey, Warlock. How are you doing? I'm gonna eat that later. I don't want to be rude, but this is very delicious. Those oat biscuits are really good. Also, if you have leftover custard and strawberries, you can simply just dip your strawberries into the custard. Oh. Yeah. Instead of ice cream, much better, I think. You're here paying taxes too? Why there's a black tape? Well, I can't use that word. So I'll get closer and maybe you can guess. It's a very long word. Think about recent events. And also not so recent at the same time, if you think about it more closely, like recent outcomes, at least. It's a bad word. Yes, you did. You said hello to yourself, Funny. I just realized that. Is it sweet? It is sweet. It is not too sweet though. So the oat cakes basically are very plain, just like oatmeal, but with some more crunch to it and some more bite. The strawberries are pretty sweet, and then the custard only tastes like vanilla, so it's like balancing out very neatly. I don't like it too sweet, even though I have a sweet tooth. I don't like too sweet stuff. Elendil, the sword. Okay. Elendil was the ring of Bahir also. Okay. See, I learned something completely new. Thanks for the education on the Lord of the Rings universe. Aragorn is my favorite character, so I should know better. He's just so... We talked about that not too long ago, about favorite characters. He just has this like calm and collectedness, and he's like a natural leader, like someone that doesn't want to be a leader or forcefully try to be a leader, but someone you just like naturally would follow, you know. So I think he's just a very impressive character, and also his relationship to Arwen is just cute and very loyal. I like that too. Good news, we're in Ohio at 80s. Wow, 80s in Ohio. That's like 105 in Tennessee. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. That's why Marco was outside in the park today, live streaming. I have the same bowl. The same one from Wally World. They're nice. I just recently got them because I had like all kinds of different shaped and sized bowls, and mine are on like a open display. I can show you. I almost showed my sister here. I'll show you my side. My sister is on the other side of the picture. It's like an open storage here for my plates. So if it's too many different ones, it kind of looks too messy and like not calm. So I like to have it more even. And look, we framed this of Oscar. Isn't that cute? So now we got a little Oscar picture here in the kitchen. I thought I would add some personal touch because I need more pictures on my walls. They're kind of empty. And my walls are just so high, absurdly high. I need to show you that in the video. I think it never really came off the way it looks like in here, but those walls are just ridiculous. Like when you go into the bathroom, it looks like you're entering a cathedral. Kinda, I wouldn't be surprised if there was an organ right behind the shower curtain. So I was thinking about, as a joke, printing out a tapestry of an organ, and maybe I should get a shower curtain with like a that looks like an organ. It's really ridiculous, and have some like chandeliers or some like statues up there. Why is funny and insightful green and have a sheep beside the name? First of all, that is not a sheep. That is Oscar. That is Mr. O himself. The man, the dog, and the baby. It's just like a silly picture of Oscar. It looks like a sheep though. I can definitely see it now that you said that. And so Funny is a member. You can either just subscribe to the channel, or you can also become a member. And if you're a member, you'll have either like a badge next to it, which is like usually like a star or something, but I thought it was lame. So now I added like a little Oscar picture to it. So yeah, the members will have, YouTube will add like a different color to their names, and I added a sticker. And you can also use stickers that I upload for members if you're a member. In the chat, got an idea. I mean, hypothetically, what if we all move to Nashville, next to your place, and you run for councilwoman in your city or mayor? We can vote for you, and you can bring meaningful changes. Let's do it. Nashville, here we go. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. That would be fun. I would gladly do that, but I highly doubt I would be elected because I'm not even American, so that's the first problem. But who knows? Nashville is very progressive. It's a little bit like California now, because I feel like 80% of the people living in Nashville are Californians anyways. Okay, bye Shuriken, thanks for being here. Take your time, please. It's a membership thing, that's not a sheep. Oscar the Hound, yes. Hi to Indonesia. Exact plates too. Cute, that's funny, see? We're all connected. Our minds are all connected. We already figured something out. Shuriken and I had the same shoulder injury. We both want to watch Lord of the Rings this week, and he already did. And we got the same plate, so hey, it was meant to be that we met here and became a friend group. It's a cute photograph. Thank you. How can I become a member? Blah blah. That is a good question. I don't know if you can do that here in the chat, but if you go, anyone that did that, they can explain it to blah blah, because I've never done it in a live stream. I've become a member at other people's channels, but in the past, not currently any member, but I think I did it in the past, like a year ago or so. I don't know how I did that, to be honest. But when you go to my starting page, it will say join, and then you can click on it, and it will like give you like the different stages. There's like 1, 2, 3, and you can pick whatever benefit that you want to have. I have to think what stages those are. So the first one gives you stickers and just membership, the first membership functions, and then the second one will involve a postcard from when I travel to Germany. If you would want that, when you're an active member, I will send you a postcard from Germany or wherever I travel to. If it's not Kentucky, I'm not going to send you a postcard from Kentucky. But, if it's like the redwoods in California, I would do, or if I go to Canada or Germany or something, I could send you a postcard for those that want that, of course. It's not a must. And the third step would include a birthday card and a Christmas card when you're an active member. Hi, Shans. Good morning. You can become a... Oh, thank you, Fanny. See, I wouldn't even know. Am I not a great YouTuber? I should probably know all those things. Also, the third level, I never put that high. I need to change that. I don't know why. When I looked it up once on his phone to check how it looks like, just to see it, and they changed the prices completely. Like, I did not put it in like that. So I need to go over that again. Only the first one was correct. So I'll have to see. Maybe it was like converted because I put it into euros when it was organized on my computer, when I set it up without noticing. So it might be like a currency thing, but I need to go over that again. How come I can't send you stickers? Oh, the little gift box. Yeah, that is true. Usually people on live streams will collect points from sending messages and just watching, I think. I don't know how that works. And usually there's like a little gift symbol where you can send like little gifts or stickers, which don't cost money, but you can just use your points that you collect. I did that a few times for other streamers that I watch, but it should be here. I don't know, honestly. Are you burping? Did you burp? No. Oscar got some very fancy food, by the way. So I cook him his food, as you know, but for emergencies, in case I don't have time, if I'm too stressed with work, I want to have some on hand. So he got some really fancy food from New Zealand, from his YouTube bank account. So he got some lamb and mackerel, dried. It's not like the typical dry food. It's not like those round ones. It's like basically like beef jerky, or like jerky, made from New Zealand mackerel and lamb. So he loves that. He tried a little bit. Rika looks so funny in the stickers. Thanks, blah blah. I tried to pick some silly ones. I thought that would be better than trying to use nice ones. So in case you need it for a certain situation. Meaningful changes such as no work on Fridays, mandatory beer at workplaces, free ice cream distribution on Sundays, and a temple for Oscar. That'd be an icon. I don't know if I can do that with my soul, but or if that would be good for my soul to do that. I don't want to be doomed. But we could certainly do some sort of statue at least, like a fountain or something, right on in the center of Nashville. And of course, Nashville has the Broadway, where they have all the live music and all the bars. Like John Bon Jovi has a bar there, Post Malone, all the big ones, you know, Jelly Roll. Of course, Oscar will have his own bar with country music and all the Oscar pictures on the walls. And people would have to dress up as an Oscar or say a code word if they want to enter. So that would be one of the first changes in Nashville. Not gonna lie, this sticker is weird. That is a good one. That's I cut that out from the video where I'm trying weird pumpkin spice foods, and it was just like something that I didn't like. So oh, Oscar scavenging. I got like a little game thing. You can see me in the back. I got a little game thing for the cats where I can hide some snacks in there, and they have to like shift it around like a puzzle kind of thing, or like you know, where they like shift things and they have to open up some things. Rusty's way too stupid for that. He doesn't understand it. He just like throws it in the air and like pushes it around until stuff falls out. So Rusty was just scavenging the leftovers in that. But you don't read them anyway in time. That is true. Well, thanks for explaining anyways. Hi Christian. Hallo, hallo. Wie geht's? Can you try clicking the emoji icon on YouTube chat instead of the phone, the one on your keyboard? BT, okay. What's the... Hi Bobby. How are you doing? The content, all kinds of stuff. I usually cook in my kitchen here and I live stream it, or I make cooking videos that I upload. And I also do camping and hiking videos from Germany or America. So a lot of like nature related videos that are always like including some sort of cooking or food too. I try to merge all of the stuff that I love into a content. YouTube always tells me you should narrow down on a niche, like either do camping or hiking or cooking or dog, and I'm like, nope, you're not gonna put me in a box. I have multiple interests and I'm gonna do what I like, you know. People that enjoy it will enjoy it. If not, there's a lot of other YouTube content out there they can watch. I just still try to find a good way to combine all those things together. So I think after my paperwork is done, I want to regularly upload videos. And of course there will be a lot of Germany travel videos that are just based in Germany. But if I film stuff from here and upload that, which will be like the more regular stuff, I want to include cooking, like recipes. At the same time, nature and also Oscar. Because I know you all like Oscar too. Hey, miss you! I'm glad you like the stickers. How are you doing? Oh, you saw Oscar? Nice. He's in his bed now. He's playing with his toy. Thank you, miss you, by the way. I got Oscar a toy in your name. It's a pink piggo, and it's almost the size of his body. It's right there. Sometimes he just throws it on the ground, and then he's looking for it because he's like going a little blind. So if he throws it too far, he can't find it. But blah blah. Sorry, I just saw your message. Where do you work? I work in a non-profit food distribution where we collect donations and give out food for free to people in need. And I'm currently leading that with volunteers. I could never do that by myself, of course. It's a lot of food, so it's like a lot of stuff we're getting. Oscar stickers in love. Yay! I'm glad to hear that. I tried to add more, but I think I can add 2 more, which I will do soon. I already added a few more. of Rusty and Moose, and then 3 my faces, like silly ones. And yeah, there will be more. The more people we have as members, of course, the more I can add. For now, I think it's 10 or so. Okay, bye, Funny. Are you streaming tonight? Okay, I hope I'll be there. I'm still figuring out my paperwork stuff, so I might be doing that. But if I'm procrastinating, which will most likely happen, I'll see you there. And have fun cleaning the dishes. Or maybe you're cooking something, who knows? Hi, Luke. Oder hallo. Since you said hello. Aus Deutschland nehme ich an. That's such a noble job. I mean, respect. Thank you, blah, blah. I mean, I'm very appreciative that I can do a job like that because it is certainly nourishing the people and nourishing my soul, to say it like that. I think it's a good way to put it. And I love food, so working some sort with, like, in a way with food, even though it has nothing to do with my like my profession, like my education, everything always brings me back to food. It's like, I don't know, something. It was the same thing for my dad. He was a chemist, and then he started being a cook or a chef. So yeah. Thank you, Survivor. Yeah, I think we're all getting older at the same time. Like, we're all aging at the same speed. That's just part of life. Being out in the sun, living life will probably give you wrinkles at one point, yeah. So, unless you're a robot or something, or AI, it might not happen for you. But yeah. Thank you, blah blah. Appreciate it. But yeah, we got our stuff done today. Oscar, you looking for your toy? Oh, shucks. There's really a joy in serving people without expecting something from others. Absolutely, yes. I have to admit, in the beginning I was definitely struggling a little bit. When people come, for example, and you give them quite a lot of food for free, you don't expect anything, of course. But if some people are like super grouchy and they don't say at least like a thank you, or they don't smile at all, or like there's like no sign of like appreciation for your work or for the people that volunteer and like do that for free basically without getting paid for it, because we can't pay everyone, obviously. Otherwise this wouldn't be a thing, you know. If we would start paying everyone, we couldn't buy food anymore and that stuff from the donations. So it can be hard to, you know, not expect a thank you or like a smile or anything, but you learn it, and you start just like putting yourself into people's positions, and sometimes people are just like really miserable and they're just like dealing with a lot of stress, and they're also ashamed sometimes, I guess, you know. That's also playing into it. Sometimes you just learn to be very understanding and not even expecting a smile or a thank you at one point. Hey Holz, Grüße nach Deutschland. I'm alive. Well, I'm always happy to hear that, but of course I hope you're doing good and you're happy, you know, not just being alive, not just the bare minimum, if you know what I mean. So I'm hoping this weekend you'll get to do some fun things, and maybe you'll visit Bam or Bambi and have a good time together. The cherry tree looked so beautiful, by the way. I was so amazed how big that tree is and how beautiful those blossoms were. You don't have any wrinkles? Actually, he's fine. I mean, I do. I was a horse girl growing up. My parents, because I was so shy as a kid, my parents forced me to ask at the local horse stable in my village if I can help out there and in return get riding lessons for helping out with the horse stable, like taking care of the horses and stuff, which I did. Didn't like horses initially. I didn't care for them, but then I started loving it. So I was out a lot in the sun, so especially my hands can be affected by that. Like horse people have like 10-year older hands than the rest of the body, and that's always something I noticed. In school, people always said that too. They like, I was always the one that looked the youngest in school, but not my hands. It's like a different story. But yeah, I mean, I get wrinkles, of course, like from the sun. I don't know. I'm okay with that. Like I said, I don't wear makeup or anything. I don't care about anything superficial like that. So if people want to say that, they basically just told me that they're worried about aging themselves, and that's like a insecurity they have, that they're hyper focused on their own appearance, like aging, and that is like an insecurity of theirs. It's not one of mine, so you know, I don't care about comments like that. But I appreciate that. Thank you, blah blah. And I have friends that are, you know, 80 years old or older than that. I have friends all age groups, and they're like the most beautiful people, especially with their wrinkles. So when people say I have wrinkles, I don't even see that as an insult. It shows that you're out in nature, you're out in the sun, you're smiling, you're having a good time sometimes, and you're trying. Not always easy in this world, but you know, it is what it is. We need to normalize wrinkles in this world. I'm glad you're alive too, Shrek, and I'm glad you all are alive. Your English is so well, I wish I could speak like you. Thank you, Aklima. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Do you say that you wish you would speak English well? I don't think my English is well. That's a German has to say that, no matter how well someone's English is. As a German, we are obliged to say that our English is bad, and we apologize for English, as every good German would do. It's just part of our culture, I guess. And I mean, I just lived in America for 3 years now. I've been living in America for 3 years, so naturally my English would improve a little bit, I would hope, and my vocabulary, you know. If I wasn't in America, my English would not be good, so don't worry about it. And it's all just practice. Yeah, that is great news, I agree. I like strawberries on my Frosted Flakes. Ooh, Kermit, yes. I like strawberries on Frosted Flakes with strawberries, that would be good. I know with cornflakes, but Frosted Flakes, that's some deluxe stuff right there. That's a good idea, actually. Physics. I do like physics, yes. When I went to university for biology, I had physics a lot. It was super hard. Like biophysics was like really tough, and I did not make it. I gave up. I am a very stubborn person, but not that stubborn. I treat my great chin like a badge of honor. I've noticed that old men treat me differently now, like I'm somehow part of the club. See, isn't that fun? I cannot wait to be